Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Jen reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of November. If it resonates with you, please keep watching. If it doesn't, you can book yourself a personal reading. The information is in the description box below. Please don't forget my readings are general, so if they're not resonating, please don't try to fit in unnecessarily. In this reading, I'm going to Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm going to find out your current energy. I'm going to dive deep into the emotions of your person, and towards the end, I'm going to find out the outcome for you and your person for the month of November. Let me see what's up with my beautiful Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please tell me what's up with my beautiful Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please tell me what's up with my beautiful Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. Beautiful Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. Woo! There is Three of Wands, there's Ten of Pentacles, and there's Lovers, there's a World. Wow, Virgo, you guys seem to be in a really great energy. I do see that there's been a massive switch, massive transformation in your life. Some of you have really, some of you switched places, some of you switched cities, some of you switched countries, some of you moved on from jobs, some of you got promoted, some of you got married or are about to get married, some of you are finally getting to really live and build the life of your dreams. I do see that for the longest time there were you were struggling, there were certain, you were confused, you were struggling, you didn't know the right path, there were things that you were trying to work out but they were clearly not working out in your favor, or you were just sort of in a space where you were stuck for a very long period of time. I just clearly see that energy where for like a brief interlude, or for a very long period of time, a person is just struggling, and all of a sudden, without even realizing, this person has already hit the shore. This person is just feeling like they are not moving at all, and then there comes a day where they're like, oh, like I'm through, and look at this magic that's happening in my life. So that's what I'm clearly seeing, passion wise, money wise, partnership wise, mentally, emotionally, there is spiritually, there is such harmony and balance and love and abundance, and you can clearly see that you're rising high in life. You can clearly see that things are working out way better than what you had ever imagined. Some of you never thought that you would be put in a leadership space, but you are in a leadership space. Some of you never thought that you would be making this amount of money, but you are. Some of you never thought that you will find, if you wanted to start a business, some of you never thought that your partnership with somebody would work out so well. Some of you, if you were looking for a partner, then you have finally, the person that you're currently seeing could be somebody that you could really seek a long-term commitment with. I do see, Virgo, that you have arrived at this space where you are of fulfillment, of happiness, of abundance, of really really liking where you are. It's only and only because you have showed your back to things that did not work, to things that did not contribute to your growth. You clearly moved on from places, people, and things that were not aligning with your vision of how you wanted your tomorrow to be. And that has clearly worked out for you guys. This is a beautiful energy, guys. There's Ten of Pentacles, there's Lovers. I mean, wow, like the bottom energy is the Lovers. And wow, guys, I'm really proud of you. After really hustling, struggling, learning, being confused, losing your strength and confidence in between, feeling stuck, feeling like you're not evolving, like you're not growing, like you've been in the same space for a very long period of time. You have very strongly felt all of these emotions, Virgo, and now that you have really conquered this mountain that was put in front of you. You haven't escaped it, and I do see that for some of you, for the first time, instead of trying to escape things, you face them head on. you looked into it. You're like, okay, let me deal with all of my issues and one by one, and let me sort all of these out, because I know that I'm capable of it. I know that I can make it happen for myself. So certainly, Virgos, the belief that you guys have placed within yourself, along with the actions that you guys have taken. Sometimes when we are making efforts and we are not getting any results, we sort of feel that our actions are getting wasted, or this is a redundant activity because I'm not getting the desired results. But the universe actually works in a very different way. Every effort that you put, be it into relationships or be it into your career, every effort that you put actually gets registered, and it does, the results of it finds its way back to you. So all of that is happening, Virgo. I'm extremely happy and thrilled for you guys for the month of November. If this reading is resonating with you, please hit on the subscribe button. And I do see that some of you went through a phase of massive poverty, leading to you getting connected with yourself. Sometimes we really have to hit rock bottoms, uh, learn and collect all the lessons that they have to offer, and then finally hit the mountaintop. So I do see that I do see that for some of you that phase has happened. It's beautiful that you hit rock bottom. Some of you suffered poverty, some of you suffered massive debt, some of you suffered massive loneliness. For some of you, your lover just like left you, your lover got married to somebody else. I do see that there have been certain incidences that have happened in your life that you hit rock bottom. uh, for a brief period of time you didn't know where to go from there, and started from the bottom. Now we're here. I'm really hearing that for you guys, that you really this is the work of an alchemist. Like you all really turned your pain into happiness. You're really work like that magician who who was served with whatever situation, circumstances and pain. You took it all, you handled it in a very beautiful and graceful way, and now here you are. Virgo, if this reading is resonating with you, please hit on the subscribe button, and I will dive deep into the emotion of the person that you guys are dealing with. If this reading is resonating with you, please hit on the subscribe button. Please dive deep into the emotion of the person my Virgo sun moon rising dealing with. Please dive deep into the emotion of the person my Virgo sun moon rising dealing with. Please dive deep into the emotion of the person my Virgo sun moon rising King of Swords and Reverse. Could be dealing with an air sign, could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, could be an a water sign, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be any sign as far as elements go. Virgo, I do see that for some of you, you had encountered this person when you were really struggling, when you were going through a lot, and probably your vibe matched theirs, because somewhere or the other both of you were in a fucked up space together, and your vibes really aligned and your vibes really matched, because both of you were in a space of helplessness, both of you were in that space of not feeling enough, both of you were in that space of sort of helplessness and not moving forward. I do see that for some of you, Virgo, you have really moved on from where you were, but this person is still stuck there. You energetically moved on from that phase of helplessness, which also helped your circumstances become better. But somewhere or the other, you are still connected to this person who is still stuck in the same space. So maybe even though you really feel a sense of attachment with this person or towards this person, there is clearly like a lot of gap energetically, because you have really evolved, and this person somewhere or the other has more learning, or maybe has more lessons to learn. So this person is still stuck in the same space. Virgo, at somewhere or the other, I also sort of feel that it could be your person, or it could be just like people general, people in general in your environment. People could be really jealous of you. People could, you could be surrounded with people who are not very genuine people. I'm just getting this message out of nowhere, that you could be really surrounded with people who are not really happy to see you grow, who could, go to manipulative extents, who could really convince you into thinking that no, this is not the kind of life that you want to live. um, if I want to talk about the person that you guys are dealing with, this person at this moment feels lonely, this person at this point feels helpless. This person has love to offer, this person has substantial love to offer, but somewhere or the other, this person is also sort of manipulative. This person really plays, I wouldn't say mind games, but I do not really sense the right kind of mental energy for a healthy relationship, because this person feels really stuck. And we, as much as we can blame our circumstances for our misery, somewhere or the other the misery lies within, and then out of those, circumstances do not how do I want to put it, that your inner misery is the mother of your outer circumstances. It's not the other way around. Your outer circumstances is not the mother of your misery. So all your inner misery, all that you feel within on a consistent basis, you eventually end up manifesting the same situations in your life, which is why it's extremely important that we, keep a mental and spiritual health regime, so that we keep our, inner self blissful and happy, so that what we attract outside, what we create for ourselves, is also happy and blissful and is in alignment. As far as your person is concerned, I do see that they really don't feel focused. They are, probably they're too focused on their finances because they're fucked up financially. They don't really see themselves at a stable place. They are conflicted. I know that they want to marry you, they want to be with you for the rest of their lives, but at the same time they just don't feel ready, financially, emotionally, spiritually. They're just not ready. So at this point in time, this person has a lot of love to offer, but at the same time this person is emotionally and mentally very disbalanced. This person feels stuck in the situation they are in. They feel helpless. Some of you could really be away from each other, but even moving towards you and coming to the same place is a little bit of a task. And at this point in time, either this person needs to or has to focus on their finances. It's not that I'm at the cost of repeating myself, I'm again telling you that this person carries love for you. This person wants to offer genuine love for you, but genuine love to you, like, that settlement, or like be with me for the rest of my life kind of love. But they just sort of feel that at this point in time you guys are not at par. You are in a happier space, and that's their end goal. They want to get there. So probably once they get there is when they can really work on it. But at this point in time, what they are feeling at an emotional level, they may not be able to express it into reality, because their situations are not really in their favor, guys. Virgo Sun Moon Rising, if this reading is resonating with you, please hit on the subscribe button, and I will find out the outcome for you and your person for the month of November. If this reading is resonating with you, please hit on the subscribe button. Please give me the outcome for Virgo Sun Moon Rising and their person for the month of November. Please give me the outcome for Virgo Sun Moon Rising and their person for the month of November. Virgo, I do see if some of you were already married to this person, or if you are already married to this person, I do see that because there is such a massive gap between the situations, I do see that someone new will enter your life and you will be able to feel that passion. However, I see that if you guys have been stuck with somebody in an old equation, I do see that it's time to walk off. I do see that if you were married to this person, then there could be some legal case happening, and you will finally start focusing on your happiness. You will finally realize that this is not worth your time and energy when you're in a good space, and you're going to just like let this person go. If there's a legal case going on, you're going to let that go. you're going to realize that this was probably empty passion, and you want to now focus on your journey, on your happiness, and you really, really are in that space where you are leaving everything behind that doesn't make you happy. You are committed to being happy, you're committed to being successful, you're committed to creating all that you want to create in life, Virgo. So I clearly see that for you and your person, there is some sort of ending coming in, there is some sort of walking off coming in. Either you're going to figure that this is not a healthy space, this makes you anxious, this makes you sleep deprived, and this person is not in a space where they can offer the kind of love that you're looking for. I do see that you guys are going to walk off. I really want to clarify, why is the justice in reverse? Please clarify justice in reverse. Okay, Virgo. And for some of you, I really see that your person is sort of in that helpless space where they are a little miserable, where things are not working out the way they want them to. Where things are slow paced in their life. So I do see that because of these circumstances, this person may not be able to offer you the kind of passion that you want, the kind of love that you want. So you may just decide to walk off. And there's a very high possibility that you're already, in a zone of a little bit of flirting with someone else, because you can see that things are not really working out with the past person that you guys are involved with. So I do see that there is some sort of walking off happening in November. Could be dealing with the fire, could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with the Sagittarius or Aries as well. I do see, Virgo, that you could be already sowing seeds of love somewhere else, or probably commitment somewhere else, and you could be walking and you could be really leaving this past person behind, because you can clearly see the passion is fading away and there is no happiness, and this person is so miserable, and you are just probably you're in a happy space, and at this point in time you're just in the space where you want good happy vibes around. You do not want people who make you feel miserable. And probably the phase that you were in when you attracted this person was a miserable phase for you. So you are just in that very selfish space where you do not want any person to disturb you where you are at this moment. And every time you connect with anything or any human being that takes you back to that miserable zone, it just makes you feel really fucked up, because you have worked really hard to be in this space, Virgo. This is it for the month of November. If it resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section, and I will see you guys next week.